Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 of this replay. We have some Mutalisks now coming in, and those Mutalisks are going to get quickly taken out and quickly get shot down. We had a couple sentries on the low ground trying to take down those Mutalisks, but those Mutalisks are in fact too fast. So 5 Mutalisks. Where is that Spire, and how did I miss it? Taking a look over here, and I should just stop saying take a look. Okay, looking over here, Jeromeoh now has a Spire down over here. So Spire and now Mutalisks are in fact up in the air. Taking a look down over it. Zelnaga Watchtower quickly being activated. Gonna go in fact see that hatchery is being built, so that hatchery once again gonna be cancelled by Jeromeoh in just a moment, as that hatchery almost completed. Waiting, yeah, drone being left behind, and that poor drone gets swiped in the face or in the back with those lasers. Taking a look at this, the armor upgrades or the weapons upgrade. No weapons upgrade for any of the Protoss units. No shield upgrades. Take army, however, size. The army of Forever is sitting at 3375 versus 2000 for Jeromeoh. Taking a look at the income though, Jeromeoh does in fact have a minor income advantage at this stage in the game. We also have a lot of spine crawlers. That is a large number of spine crawlers and Mutalisks now, so very strange that Jeromeoh would invest so much into these, and now in come these Mutalisks, and these Mutalisks see a single photon cannon, and that photon cannon is going to get taken down so quickly. More pylons being warped in, but those pylons aren't going to really be able to deal that much damage. More stalkers, are those sentries now being warped in. So what, 5 sentries being warped in, and those Mutalisks decide to play another day, as they do not want to get taken out. Mutalisks still running around or flying around the map, perhaps going to try to take down this photon cannon here, taking a couple of hits. The Mutalisk harassment for some reason just taking a couple of hits for no real reason, as now more Mutalisks being produced. I do not see any Phoenixes, and I do not see any Stargates, and I do believe that these Mutalisks are going to be able to take down a lot of these units. Sentries, however, grabbing that Guardian shield, and those Mutalisks doing a flyby for no real reason except to take some additional damage. Taking a look at these Mutalisks now, we have, what, 14 Mutalisks overhead flying around. That Mutalisk army is in fact very mobile, so it should be able to deal a fair amount of damage. Stalkers now trying to move back over. Zergling and quickly getting taken down, and now this Nexus quickly going to get taken down, and that probe also getting taken down, and those Mutalisks once again pulling back away. So Mutalisks flying away, trying to avoid that Stalker army. Do the Stalkers in fact have blink? No, they do not. So the Mutalisks should be able to get off a fair amount of harassment. Mutalisks flying away. Pylon now finished being warped in, and now photon cannons being warped in as well. Gonna try to take out that probe. Probe quickly getting taken down. Cannons getting cancelled. And now those Stalkers once again just being able to push off the rest of those Mutalisks. Sentries, no, Zealots now being warped in. Not quite sure why he needed more Zealots, as he's pretty decent in terms of minerals and gas. He's not blocked by any means. Taking a look at the unit overlay, we have 45 Zerglings and 20 Mutalisks. So more Mutalisks still being produced off of 3 hatcheries. Spine crawlers being, I guess, morphed in over here at this hatchery over here at the 6 o'clock position. So those spine crawlers will in fact be able to deal a fair amount of damage towards those units. Those spine crawlers now dealing 25 damage against Zealots, so Zealots will be taking a lot of damage. Coming back over here, a lot of photon cannons. What, 5 photon cannons now coming in. Those Mutalisks do not want to engage, and now in come those Colossus. Those Colossus should probably let those Zealots pull back, so that those Colossus with that range of 9 is able to finish off and deal the rest of that damage. Spine crawlers getting taken down so easily, as those that siege range or semi-siege range of those Colossus able to just destroy stationary defense. Stalkers now continuing to move back around, as those Mutalisks perhaps going to try to take down this expansion once again, and down goes that probe. Only a couple pylons within position, and now trying to pull back away. That single Colossus probably should have got focused down by those Mutalisks. Those Mutalisks should be able to take it down very easily. However, those Mutalisks still do not have any upgrades. Single pylon gonna get taken down very fast, and there is no real support there. Coming back over here to this north side, perhaps taking down some of these warp gates would be fairly easy as well, as what, yeah, a lot of those warp gates should be taken down very easily. And now we have a Nidus Worm coming in. That's going to be very effective. And now taking down this gateway and this pylon. So pylon getting taken down. One of those warp gates now unpowered, as this Nidus Worm being brought in, and this Jeromeoh gonna be able to unleash a lot of Zerglings into this base as soon as he starts to macro it and hit this unload all button. Not sure. There it goes. Zerglings now rushing out as those Mutalisks as those Zerglings going to be able to take down some of those Warp Gates, and Roaches now coming out as well. For some reason, those Mutalisks are not engaging. Coming back over here, those Colossus and those Sentries and those Zealots coming back, and now this is going to be very, very bad for Forever. Forever losing to this classic Nidus Worm drop, essentially, as those Mutalisks soaking up the majority of that damage, as those Zerglings are just able to run rampant. Still, Mutalisks now trying to run back or fly back over here, as there's a large fight back at the bases over here. A couple of those Colossus on that backside will get taken down or microed by those Mutalisks if he's not careful. Those Colossus smartly trying to get within range of those Stalkers so that he can get a little bit of base defense. Once again, taking a look, Forever also getting multiple gateways back over here at this natural expansion, and now it's going to become a straight base race. Taking a look at the losses, Forever now upside down along with Jeromeoh, as those Mutalisks continue to finish off the rest of this whole entire base. However, Jeromeoh does not have any upgrades on any of his units. While Forever has that level 1 upgrades on that attack, Sentries with that Guardian Shield, those Mutalisks unable to really focus down which single Sentry in fact is activating that Guardian Shield, so those Mutalisks only dealing 7 damage as opposed to the 9 damage per attack. So that's more of a 20% increase in terms of this fight back. And now once again, Stalker's able to focus down a couple of those Mutalisks. Mutalisks once again being forced to hang around on this top ground, and there's only mining out of 4 mineral patches at this stage in the game. However, Zergling's going to be able to finish off the Robotic Support Bay and the Twilight Council, and those Zergling's going to be trying to take down this particular expansion, but it's not going to work as there's enough cannon support right here. Mutalisks coming back over here, trying to fight back against these Stalkers, against these Zealots. Stalkers really being able to push back off the rest of these Mutalisks. Mutalisks really need to focus down some of those Stalkers or some of those units. Down goes a single Queen, as those Colossus still sitting with that level 1 upgrade, dealing 22 damage in attack, and really not microing those Mutalisks that well. That Mutalisk stack not as effective anymore, as those Stalkers are able to see onto that high ground because of those Colossus. Colossus now going to be trying to stay within close range of those Stalkers and those Sentries, and Jeromeoh says GG. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this replay between Jeromeoh and Forever here on Desert Oasis. I believe this is game 1 or game 2. I think I have more games to shoutcast.